Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. Of course, I want you to subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate you considering it at the minimum. And we're doing our series. Love this series about Jesus, finding Jesus. Maybe we want to say finding Jesus in COVID, right? COVID. I sometimes say the coronas because it's coronavirus combined. Coronas! Anyways, how do we find Jesus in this season? And it's interesting because it's a very unique Christmas. It's a very unique holiday season. We haven't had anything like this ever that we know of. I mean, it's very, very, it can be challenging, but I think there are unique opportunities as well. So I want you to think about this because we're all generally wearing masks, right? We got to put our masks on and all that. But I want to say too that with Jesus, I'm going to put him right here, looking for Jesus. I know he doesn't look like he did last year, but that's not all bad. Because sometimes we have our expectation of what Jesus looks like, and he shows up in different ways. But if we look at Jesus here with this mask, this is like my little headband because the mask was too big for his face. But I want us to consider about taking off the mask, right? Taking off the things that would keep us away from Jesus, things that would be disguises or veneer or stuff that's kind of superficial and on the surface, shallow. But really take off the mask and be face to face with Jesus. And I think that's so important in this season. Take off the mask. Take off maybe your performance, your achievements, maybe the religious stuff. Take off the stuff, the busyness of the season, and take some moments to be face to face with Jesus. And I like this because it says when we see Jesus face to face, we're transformed. And we reflect. I like that we can reflect Jesus face to face. And we see this with Moses. God spoke with Moses face to face as a man speaks with his friend. And I would strongly encourage you that in this particular era, time, season, experience, that we take off the worry, take off the disguises, take off some of the religious stuff, take off just all the demands and the worries and the stresses, and just come face to face with Jesus. And no makeup, no posturing, none of that stuff. Just raw, vulnerable as you are, face to face with Jesus. So let's take off the mask with Jesus in this season and be face to face, because Jesus' posture, position, reflection to you is acceptance, love, and really celebrating who you are. Jesus sincerely loves you. Remember this, God so loved the world. That's God's posture, that he sent his only begotten Son to come into the world, not to condemn it, but to save us, to preserve us, and to express God's posture and heart towards you and me, which is genuine love. So let's be face to face with Jesus and let ourselves be loved by Jesus, be available for Jesus to love us in this season. Thank you again for subscribing. Make sure you hit the notification bell right there. And of course we have a joke, but I want you to answer this question. When we think about Jesus in this season, what would be a mask or a disguise you might need to take off when you come face to face with Jesus? What might be your mask or disguise? There'll be a lot of things, but I'm interested to hear yours. And of course, we're going to finish with a joke because, holy buckets, these jokes are astounding and phenomenal. What do you call, I had it right here, this is really powerful. Not really. What do you call a woman who sets fire to all of her bills? This one's great. Bernadette. Bernadette, get it? Bernadette. I know. I'm telling you, next week's joke will be fantastic. Thanks for watching.